Hi everyone! So today's look is inspired by watermelon because it's a fun treat to have in the spring and summertime, and the colors of the fruit are just so gorgeous and bold. So really wanted to do a look inspired by it since I personally don't have one up. I'm going to be using Inglot and Urban Decay for this tutorial, and I hope that you enjoy my look. So to get started, I'm going to prep and prime my lids with Urban Decay Primer Potion to help avoid creasing. Just going to get that on the eyelid. And because eyeshadows also get placed under the eye, at least on me they do, I'm going to dab just a tint underneath the eye as well and just pat that down gently. Right, so to get started, I'm going to use Buxom Stater eyeshadow in Cocker Spaniel. This is just a peachy sort of color with a hint of a pink undertone. Definitely reminds me of MAC's Painterly Paint Pot, but with a little bit of silver shimmer. So it is one of those more universal eyelid primers. So whatever shade of eyeshadow that you place on top will be the color it becomes. Use my Inglot palette. I'm going to use this color up here, which is number 495, which is just a really pretty watermelon shade. So whenever I'm using really pigmented shadows like Inglot, I like to put a cream shadow obviously on the bottom so that they really have something to cling and stick to and be even more vibrant. So it really draws out their intensity. I'm just going to gently pack that into the cream base. Now I'm going to be taking another Inglot eyeshadow. I'm going to be using number 390, which is a matte brown that looks a lot like MAC's Kid. And using that same brush I used to blend out the red shadow, because it's got a point and still some little bit of the red product on, so it'll really create a nice sort of blend out in the crease. I'm going to blend that through as my transition color. Sorry if I'm blinding you. Number 467, which is just this sort of light skin tone peach. A few different skin tones can actually wear this shade. Now just to brighten up the brow bone, I'm going to be using Inglot's number 501, which is just this white shade here. Sorry if I'm a bit too close. I'm just really trying to avoid getting that in the mirror. Just going to take that on the tips of that and then hit it right underneath the arch of my brow. As you can see, I didn't pull the red too far all over the eyelid. I'm just going to use a little bit more of that white eyeshadow and place it right there. I'm taking one of my favorite Inglot greens, which is this shade right here. This is number 58 AMC. I believe this was also one of the greens featured in Queen of Blending's Smoky Green Eye tutorial. Just a really vibrant green. MAC makes really nothing like this exact shade of green. Maybe they have in one of their limited edition lines, but not this. I'm just going to pull that in with my 219. Now I like a cut crease look, but I don't love it when it doesn't look very blended. So I'm just going to take my 224, or any blender brush will do, it doesn't have to be the 224. And I'm just going to blend along that crease line. Now I'm going to be taking Herb by Urban Decay, and I'm just going to pat my brush in there and then go along the edge of that green by Inglot, number 58. Alright, so now I'm going to be taking Inglot's eyeshadow, number 65. This is just a black with silver shimmer. Very much a dupe of MAC's Black Tide. I'm taking this Ecotools brush by Alicia Silverstone. These are the synthetic ones. And I'm going to get a little bit of black into that. Or a little bit of, a little bit of black. And we're going to start in the outer corner and just sort of pull it in. I'm taking a matte black gel liner. This is waterproof, so I know I've seen some reviews on this, people saying it's really hard to remove, but that's because it's waterproof, so you really definitely have to go in and take makeup remover to get this stuff off. So I'm going to be going in with my, my angled brush, and I'm going to start lining my eye. And then go into the outer tear duct, make my wing. I'm going to take my 24/7 liner in Zero by Urban Decay. I'm going to get into my Inglot gel liner, just poke my little pencil in there, get a little bit of product on there, and I'm going to line my waterline. Now I'm going to be taking a little bit of number 65 by Inglot, which is the black tide dupe. I'm going to be taking my 219, which I've only used in eyeshadow. Don't really want to transfer my gel liner to my eyeshadow and ruin it. And I'm just going to place that underneath the lower lash line. I'm going to be taking Andrea Mud lashes in number 33. These are just really dense lashes. They're not super long or anything like that, but they really do make a difference to the end result of your look. I've been a huge fan of these like flat foundation brushes in the past. This one is by Ecotools, so it's a synthetic cruelty-free brush. Well, some Ecotools ones aren't synthetic, but this one is. This one packs on very nice evenly. I really like the way it sort of finishes and not streaky at all because it's got this sort of pointy round tip, and it's $6.79. It's a great deal. So now I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay Glide On Cheek Tint in Crush. This is a new product by Urban Decay this year, and it's actually a vegan product, which is really nice. This is sort of a watermelon-y color, sort of in the vein of MAC's Cream Color Base in Virgin. I'm just going to get 2 clean fingers in there. Just so my cheek tint doesn't move, I'm going to be dusting my powder over my face with my Ecotools powder brush. You can use this for setting powder or mineral foundation. It's up to you. I'm going to be working with my Ecotools brushes a little bit more and collecting a few more of them before I do a review on the brushes. So far, I'm really enjoying them, and they don't shed. They don't dry very quickly, but so if you do have a favorite brush, I definitely recommend getting a backup of that one. So for lips, I'm going to be taking Urban Decay's lip liner in Wallflower, which is just a really pretty nudie peachy color. I'm going to line my lips and fill them in. I'm going to be taking a little bit of Peroxide by Urban Decay, which is just this pretty iridescent nudie pink, kind of like Max Angel. I'm going to top that off with a little bit of Glamour Gloss from Too Faced in Plush Glass. It's just a really pretty peachy, creamy pink that has some gold in it. So it will complement the red and the green, because green and gold go together, and of course watermelon is not really like a straight up pink, and neither is this. So I hope that you enjoyed my tutorial, and I thank you for watching. See you later.